Peace and wellness. Welcome in. Baby Boo, new and true. We welcome you. I'm going to give a second or two to roll in live. The family, the tribe, the crew. How are you, though, if you're catching a replay? Be sure to hype this video, like this video, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss a vibe. Peace and love. Welcome into all of y'all. Hey, hey, come on in. Hurry up. Hurry up. I think you ready. Yup. Peace, Spiritual Mo. Hi, how are you? Spiritual Mo came back for some Mo. Mo came back for Mo. Peace, Graffiti. Hear ye, bitch. Hear ye. I don't think y'all fucking hear me. I love when y'all show up and show love in the comments. Thank you for not just coming in and being a looking ass. And if you are a looking ass, a head ass that's in the room but not in the chat, say something. I'ma need you to say something, baby. Peace, Miss Johnson, Queen. Hey, hey. Graffiti said, what it do, gang? You already know. Peace, sincerely, Midori. How are you? Long time no see. We're about to get into it. Y'all got my cheeks hurting already. Like, damn, son. Damn, son. Where'd you find that at? Hey, Graffiti said, drop the like when y'all enter for surely. Spiritual Mo said, always pulling up in my big body. Even on the replay. You and this big body. You so crazy. So let's go ahead and flow for real. My cheeks hurt like that ass. Hold on, let me just get a second or two to gather myself. Stop! I can't wait to get into the energy tonight. Like, for real. For real. Peace and love, baby boo. What's the deal? Welcome into the Crystaline Mars stream. I am Madam Dublé Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come heres, and the leave us alones. And I am a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. So if you are looking for a helping people, that's my little part if you ain't understand. If you're looking for a helping hand, if you're seeking spiritual guidance, you can book on the website, CrystalineMars.com. There you can also shop your spiritual jewels, handcrafted, with love. And we do have some patronized baby boos in the back as well from local vendors. But you can shop your spiritual tools, your gems, and your jewels. And if you're in the U.S., you'll get free shipping for all U.S. orders over $75. I am working diligently to process y'all orders out from our previous sale. Thank y'all again for showing up and showing love in every way that you choose to do so. Exchanging energy in the live. Y'all been coming through, engaging in the chats, and I love that for us. I'm not able to engage as much as I would like to during the actual readings and transmissions because it takes me out of my trance, and I want to deliver the message and the energy, channel it as I'm in that tunnel. So I do go back after each live and look at the comments, and I try to engage as much as I can throughout the stream. But nonetheless, thank y'all so much. Be sure to like the live. We welcome you to subscribe and join the tribe. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss a beat, so you don't miss a motherfucking vibe. And if you want deeper access with community, you are cordially invited to our YouTube memberships. Down below, just hit the join button and you can explore the different tiers, and we will always meet you where you are. If you would like a reading tonight, the floors are open, the doors are open. I will conduct those first come, first serve after the collective reading. So you can send your love offerings in if you do feel led to receive some insight or spiritual guidance. All right, y'all. So that's what we got. Let's go ahead and tap in by leaving some black and white hearts in the chat. Like the live and then leave black and white hearts. Heavy on the justice. Today is the 24th. And I want to get back into my daily energy vibe because I feel like I'm missing out. I am the spiritual fly on the wall. I am the spiritual fly on the wall. I like to be in the know. Even in the unknown, bitch, I'm looking for the blues clues, okay? And since we've been in this new year, 2026, I have not been keeping up with the energy, the daily energy, what's the universal day? You know, what universal month are we in? I haven't been on it like I used to. And today I was like, okay, what's the day? And I'm like, the 24th, because I was already picking up on stuff already. And so then when I looked at the day, I'm like, okay, it makes sense. And so today is the 24th, which adds up to 6, but it is a 10 universal day, which has to do with, bitch, now it's bringing this in. Let me stop. But the message, the energy that I'm picking up is what was done in the dark is coming to light and justice being served on your behalf. And it does feel like spiritual court. So I'm excited to get into it. When it came to preparing my tea for tonight, y'all know I've been on my big body, my big mug, because I like this much drink. And my other teacups don't have the capacity to hold the amount of fluid that I like to consume. So I've been going with this, but I started to go, actually I sipped out of my witch mug earlier. And I wanted to drink out of it during tarot tea time, you and me time tonight, but it's too much. The cup runneth over. It's too much. So we definitely about to tap in and see what's going on. And let's see. So I want y'all to take the energy as it resonates. Okay, for some of us it may be literal, for some of us it may be metaphorical, for some of us it may be spiritual, for some of us it may be physical, and for some of us it may not even be. But that's neither here nor there. If it ain't for you, then maybe boo, shoo. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Welcome into all of y'all. Hey. All right, hold on, I need to take a sip. What's that on your lip? What you creeping in here for? Get the fuck out of here. 2 weeks notice. Leap of faith. That was that last week energy. No. We're going to put you back in the deck. Oh, gee. We're going to holler at you in a minute, but let's see what we got. March Madness. Dress it up and make it real fuck. All right. You are closer than your doubt suggests. Blocked. PTSD. Your peace is your strongest defense. I did pick up on this chaos. This could be you. This could be another baby boo. But you are closer than your doubt suggests. PTSD, reliving the past. Blocked. So there has been some energy that has been disturbing your peace. There has been delays that has been disturbing your peace. There has been unknown calls that have been disturbing your peace. But the energy is coming in heavy right now because you're closer than you even know. Your breakthrough is here. But there is this noise in the background. I literally see somebody waiting at a door as if they're inside the house, but they're waiting at a door because they received the message that their order is out for delivery. So they're just waiting anxiously at the door to at least hear their camera trigger motion or hear a doorbell ring. But it is this background noise that is loud as fuck. It literally sounds like a party. It sounds like rock music, like loud ass lights bouncing everywhere. And it's this energy. I feel like that's there because it's trying to get you to turn around. It's trying to get you to turn around. So with this PTSD, reliving the past, there could be things that come up that you feel like are familiar to past maybe failures, past attacks, past that you don't want to remember. But this is your reminder for you to, one, ground yourself and breathe. Ground yourself. Just breathe and bring your energy back into your body. I am present here now. Blocked. Your peace is your strongest defense. So your ancestors are coming through like this is already taken care of, but the enemy may be trying to play on your mind by replaying some kind of story, some kind of narratives that makes you feel like you're back in that place. But you're not. You are not where you used to be. You are not who you used to be. Long time no fucking see. Identity. You are not the same. How you show up is not the same. Your protection is not the same. Okay? So you literally need to be your biggest cheerleader right now. When it feels heavy, when you feel defeated, know that that is literally a signal, a sign that your breakthrough is here. I literally hear the Amazon truck beeping right now in my mind's eye or in my head, wherever, in the spirit realm. Confirmation, somebody just beeped their car. But you know, like the Amazon, when they back up, or not even just Amazon, because I believe UPS do it as well. Big body, bitch. But when they back up, it beep, beep, beep. Okay? It was all about the timing. So protect your peace by any means necessary. Whoever the fuck gotta go, let them go. And you ain't even gotta let them know. If they come back and ask why you've, fell off grid, why you don't reach out anymore, why you don't hang out anymore, then you can choose if you want to enlighten them or not. But again, make it about you and not them. Make I statements, not you statements. I choose to not indulge in those types of things anymore. Or I choose to, I'd rather do different things with my time. Or, I don't want to smoke anymore. So I just rather not. But I want to let y'all be. I want to let you be. I want to let y'all be. I ain't trying to control or change nobody. So I just took a step back. I'm tired of talking about Jane and Bob at the job. Like, I don't really care for that. That don't make me feel good. It don't add money to my pockets. It don't add love to my heart. So I just move myself apart. So let's see what we got. Let's expound on this. Things are definitely turning up for you though. For surely. What we got? And now I'm hearing the song Closer by Guapali. We have Secret Friend. Secret Friend. Sadness in reverse. Loneliness in reverse. Come on, blessings on blessings on blessings. I gotta sneeze again. Ooh. Bless me, bitch. Bless you. So sadness in reverse and loneliness in reverse and secret friend upright. This is definitely a positive omen that I'm picking up. I'm hearing secret lover. Okay. So for some of you, this has been like something that you've been keeping close to you or keeping on the down low, head ass. This feels like, with this secret friend, secret lover, this goes beyond like romantics. Honestly, this feels like you playing the role but not getting paid for the role that you play. You not getting the recognition for the asset that you are, for the value that you bring. You being overlooked. You being, I'm seeing like this double Dutch energy. So somebody could be like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And I feel like for some of you, you wanted to leave. Like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go find a new job. You know what? I'm going to find a new bitch. You know what? I'm going to go find a new... Don't worry about it. I'm going to find something that's aligned. But something in your spirit was like, stay where you are. Just hold tight. Hold tight. For some of you, it could have even been the boss. There could have been somebody on the job who was working behind the scenes to try to get you out of there. And maybe you got wind of it and was like, you know what? I don't even want to be here. I don't want to be where I'm not wanted. But again, there is this whispering in your ear like, hold what you got. Hold what you got. I'm literally seeing a situation where somebody in a higher position who is abusing authority, a boss of some sort, and this can even be a spiritual leader, move it around. Whatever, wherever it is you are, however this resonates for you. But someone being in that position and they're abusing the power, or maybe they're not helping collectively in the way that they should be or the way that they could be. Maybe they're not competent. You know, maybe they were a placeholder. And then you came in, here you go, and now people are gravitating more to you. People are noticing the shift that you make. They're noticing that the vibes at the job is just different. You know, it's higher spirits now. The numbers are looking good. The scores are looking good. And that is triggering this boss, manager, whoever the fuck it is that's in this position. And this being here is trying to fire you, trying to tuck you away in a corner, trying to have you do dummy missions. And I see with this justice, bringing it back to this 24th, this 6th energy that I feel right now, they are getting fired from their boss. So it could be the Most High. I don't know who this is, or the damn general manager bitch. Whoever the fuck on top of them is releasing them. Okay? I told y'all, for some of y'all, this is literally in the job field. So that's why I'm feeling like this Most High / manager energy, because it's like as above, so below as well. And you getting that very position. Okay? So for some of you, definitely be expecting some quick turn of events. Because I literally see somebody packing their shit in their office and getting escorted out. Like, okay, we're going to help you take your stuff to your car. And it catches somebody off guard. So whatever your spirit is calling for you to move on, to prepare for, do it. You may not know exactly what you're preparing for, but you may feel led to, let me just go ahead and get my week planned, or let me just go ahead and move this here, or let me just go ahead and start coming to work a little earlier, or let me just go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead, and soon and very soon you're going to see why. And there's this heat here that I feel. I see chaos in the courtroom right now. The spirits are livid. It feels like an old system, an old organization that has been, it feels like family tied or bloodline tied, where they've always had this position of power. And so now that's being dismantled. Their whole foundation is being shooken up, and they're not receiving that well. But I literally see guards surrounding you. Your spirit speaking on your behalf. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to lift a finger. Talk to God about it. Talk to your spirits about it. That's what this secret friend is. You got a friend in me. But I feel like whatever it is that you bring to the table, it's like you're going to help this energy advance. You're going to help the collective advance. You're going to help the children advance. You're going to help the community advance. Because I know they have a new Toy Story. I just thought about Toy Story because I just channeled that song. But I know they have a new Toy Story movie coming out if it hadn't already. And from the trailer that I did see, I think Andy got an iPad. And so all of the toys was like, yo, where am I going to go now? Like, I'm really going to be useless because now it's this technology thing that's going to take our place. And that's what I feel like for a lot of you. The energy's getting fucking hot and livid because either you have taken its place already or you're about to take its place. Okay? So don't quit. Don't move. Don't give up. You are not defeated. Though you may feel like it. Because some of you are so tired of fighting. Cool. Delegate. Some of you are so tired of begging, of asking, of talking. Cool. Say less. But with the sadness and the loneliness in reverse, that's an old chapter. That's an old chapter for you. Close the book on that one. I heard they wrote a check that they can't cash. Somebody might have wrote a check that they couldn't cash. And it's biting them in the fucking ass. They may have let you in or thought that you were the little dog when you came in because maybe you were just learning or you were, shy or very passive or something like that. But I feel like Spirit has been working with you through them. I'm seeing a scenario where it's like, you ever be in a relationship with somebody and, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm seeing a scenario where somebody is in a relationship and they're quote unquote building this person up and then they break up and this person is a better person for the next person. And that ex is mad because they're like, yo, I did the fucking work. I had to go through all this thing, or I helped level them up, or I helped get them to where they are that even attracted her or him. And now I'm the one that got to watch him or her grow or experience XYZ without me. Like, how the audacity. That's what it feels like. But that was their purpose, though. So somebody is really in their ego. Somebody is really in their ego that they forgot that was a part of the plan. Always. This is nothing new. And so being that they're in their ego, they are acting, I'm picking up on irate. Irate, very immature, gossiping. And it's like, you signed up for this. You forgot? You forgot that you are my trainer? You were my personal trainer? And maybe they thought that you would be sad and lonely, Keisha Cole head ass. I remember when my heart broke. They thought you was going to be down bad without them. But a lot of you are thriving. A lot of you are thriving in ways that wasn't expected. The Six of Swords. Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. Yes, the fuck. The Star in reverse. Nine of Coins in reverse. So I do see some new offers, new energy, new relationships, new business ventures taking off for you. New ideas that's coming through, like, because I feel like you have been setting these intentions, you've been saying these prayers, and now I see the inspiration, I see the downloads coming through, like, do this, or you're seeing the opportunities now present themselves. So when these opportunities show themselves, receive them. Do not shrink. Do not shrink. For some of you, this is definitely going to call you outside of your comfort zone. It could require a little more of you than you're used to giving. And this does feel like it's leadership related. But there is a staff being passed to you because you have what it takes to get this energy moving along with the star. This is Aquarius energy, which is innovation, forward movement, forward thinking, forward action with these wands. But with the Queen of Wands, this is literally confirming what we just channeled, what we've been talking about in regards to you just stepping back into your fullness. I'm thinking of the lion and how the lioness typically goes out to get the food. And a lot of y'all have been in that energy where you've just been pursuing and you've just been, you know, just dibbling and dabbling in different things, trying to see what works, trying to see where to meet at, trying to see where the bag is, trying to see what it do, what it be. But there is a shift that you're being called to accept and to flow with that's going to move you more into the lion energy. So you can just be there to receive. Okay, but with the lion, we need that endurance. We need that strength, that willpower, that leadership. Okay, but you cannot lead, or you can lead, but in what direction are you leading those who you're following? But you cannot lead if you have no vision. What's your vision? Wherever this feels like it's connected to your work, your physical works, how you earn money. This is not about the money, but this is connecting to like your business, your job, where you clock in at, whether it's your own business or you're working for somebody else. What do you see needs to shift? What's the morale like? What's the customer service like? What's the systems like? What's the policies like? What do you see needs to shift? What is the manager's role? How are they playing their roles? You know, what loops, what cracks do you see? Okay, be a part of the solution. And a lot of you do have what it takes to be a part of the solutions. Salute. So you got to show up as that. Show up in that. Remember that. And a lot of you, that's attached to your purpose, to come in and be that change. Be the change that you want to see. Because nope, I bet you can't do it like me. I can't do it like you. You can't do it like me. I do it just how I do it, and you do it just how you do it. Now do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Bend your knees. Spicy my shit. We need ease and flow. We need solutions. They ask me how I do it. I just bite off more than I can chew, and then I chew it. No, facts though. Will Smith was so corny for that line, but seriously. They ask me how I do it. I just bite off more than I can chew, and then I chew it, bitch. Keep on chewing. We got the bitters. We got breath work. Then we say the bitters in the background. Breathe. Breathe. And do not be distracted. Higher wisdom, all inclusive. Mad. Mad. I'm hearing God by Kendrick Lamar. Hold on, bitch. Woo! What you done did? Leveled up. What you done did? Stop playing victim. What you done did? Stepped into your purpose. God damn, jealousy. What I did? Activated my kundalini. Somebody may be starting a podcast or doing some work with another woman or another man. I do see like two people working together, two same sex working together on like a personal project or a personal business. But it's taking me back to that PTSD. Trust issues. Somebody might have trust issues. You may be that somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. Spirit is really going to be talking to you through the music. I done channeled 10 songs in 2 minutes. You're like, I don't know, because bitches be jealous. Bitches be wilding. You know? And for some of the guys, you be like, egos be in the way. You know? But I do see some aligned energy coming through. It definitely feels like partnership. We have Papa Legba in reverse. Jealousy upright. Dope. So this is literally just confirmation from earlier when the blocked card came out in the PTSD. Papa Legba, door opener, communication, the god of communication, and jealousy. With that, the door opener energy being in reverse, this is something you not being negatively affected by this jealousy that's sent your way. And shout outs to whoever this is that has fortified themselves emotionally. There could be like some pattern where somebody they crash out frequently. And maybe in the past, they could easily provoke a reaction from you. Okay? Maybe they could manipulate you, guilt trip you in the past. Right? Bait you and, cause you to, or convince you that you're the problem, and now you over here apologizing, now you second guessing what you said, what you did. They're gaslighting. You're like, did I experience that? That was a past story for a lot of you. But I feel like something has happened one too many times, and it was just confirmation like, no, I was right. No, you're fucking nuts. No, leave me alone. And that it really triggered somebody. But shout outs to y'all who have been really doing the work. Because whoever has been doing the work, whoever I'm talking to, is showing up in your actions, because it's something literally going over your head. It's going over your head. It's going beside you, bitch. I see like the Matrix, bitch, where you just like dodging all bullets. Shoot out, like dodging all bullets. Or even if they do get you, in a body, you have a bulletproof vest on. You have a bulletproof vest on. For some of you, you're learning how to, get a grip of your emotions. You still may be a slick crybaby, but you're doing better where you're keeping your composure in the moment, and then you'll go home, or you'll go in the bathroom, or you'll go in a car and cry it out. Cry it out till your eyes red, and then you'll get yourself together, gather yourself, and come back. And sometimes you have to fake it till you make it when it comes to those situations, when it comes to being a weak ass bitch in front of your enemy, in front of your opposition, in front of your assailant. Sometimes you have to fake it until you make it. Okay? Because the moment you show your weaknesses, you're toast. You are toast. And that's why it's important that you continue to always prepare yourself. Always check in with yourself. Always have your systems, your go-tos, so you don't have to fake it till you make it. But that might be what gets you by in the beginning. Some of us are dependent on different vices. Like, oh, if I ain't got my stone on, bitch, I'm shooketh. See, that's why you need to do the work. Because what about when you ain't got the stone? What about when you ain't got the tree? What about when you ain't got the drink to calm your nerves? When you ain't got nothing and it's just you, what you gonna do? Who can I run to? Okay? And some people, it's not that they don't like you, they just hate that it is you. that's winning. They hate that it is you that's chosen. They hate that it is you that's thriving. They hate that it is you that holds that position. They really don't like you. They just hate what you do or what you have. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. You'd be surprised. You know how many people would love to truly be at peace with what is, with what ain't? You know how many people would love to be fortified? 10 toes fucking down in the midst of the storm. I'm talking about the tornado winds blowing, bitch. Composure over one's emotions. Do you know how many people would die to feel in control of themselves? And a lot of you have mastered that, or you're mastering that, you're tweaking that, you're coming into that. And that is what they envy, because they wish that they had what you have. They wish they had the protection, the spiritual access. With the Papa Legba in reverse, this is doors being closed, them not having the ability to tap in the way that you do. And they may try to label what you do, and they're mislabeling you. They may try to label who you are, mislabeling you. Again, they cannot even comprehend. They don't speak your language. Yo. Wine don't do your thing. That's why I said say less. Shut the fuck up. Don't fight flesh with flesh. When you know what you know, move with wisdom. And do what you need to do in the most effective way. But going back and forth ain't gonna do nothing but waste your energy. And give them just what they want. So let them run bored on the playground. Monkey bars. Show them what strength looks like. Show them what resilience looks like. Show them what maturity looks like. Show them what grace looks like. Show them what power looks like. Show them what integrity looks like. Show them what authenticity looks like. And this is not about you putting on a facade, painting a pretty picture so it looks good. This is about you being grounded and secure in who you are, what you do, why you do it, and who you do it for, so you feel good. So you are good. So you are one. So don't waste your time. I don't know who needs to hear this, but refocus. It's time for you to recalibrate. Worrying about the wrong damn thing. Worrying about just what they want you to be worrying about. Them. You give them power that they never even had. False power. Clear it, cleanse it, shower. Get it the fuck off. Whew. TSDW. There was a test. I'm seeing it's this one guy on Instagram, and he likes to do pranks on people where he'll leave an envelope of fake money, and then he'll walk up to the person and he's like, "Oh, did you drop this?" And all the videos, I'm sure he probably have honest people, but he only posts the ones who were dishonest. But they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, I did not know I dropped this money." And then he'll, ask me, like, "What you do?" And they be coming up with lies. They be like, "May God bless you. I do this." They may do those things for a living, but most times they don't. You can just tell, because if you know, you know. So then his friend will come up and be like, "Yo, I was looking for my wallet." Or first off, before the friend even comes back, he'll be like, "What's your name?" And they'll be like, "Bill Johnson." And they're like, "Bill Johnson, well, why the envelope say PW?" And they're like, they come up with some lie. Most times they'll be like, "Oh, that's my wife," or "Oh, that's my mother, Pauline Williams, bitch." And Then the friend will come up and the friend will be like, where's my wallet? I mean, where's my money? Anybody seen an envelope? My money, it said PW on it. And the person will be sitting there looking stupid like, oh shit, bitch. And that's what I'm seeing right now, where somebody could have done something out of integrity, stole something, claimed something that was not theirs. And with this, I told y'all today is a 10 vibrational day. That sunlight, that Leo, that fire, it being a light being shined on that. That's what I'm getting, where somebody's like being caught for the buffoonery, for being an imposter, for being, or for stealing or claiming something that was not theirs. Okay? So there's something that you don't need to do though. Because you may be the one that wants to out them, or you may be the one that wants to bring justice to a situation. It's already taken care of. It's already taken care of. God's seen them. God's seeing them. For some of you, somebody could be trying to tarnish your name, or be trying to turn people against you, or be trying to blackmail you, or throw something up in your face from your past, or shine a light on you where maybe you were in your shadows and they're like, oh, look at Collective. They did this, or they did that, or they said this, and they said that, something from your past. Again, and we've been talking about that as well. Don't you go out your way to prove yourself. Just show up as who you the fuck are today. Own it within yourself, but you don't owe nobody no explanation. Not none of them. Not two, not one of them. I'm getting like a public apology. You don't owe none of them a motherfucking apology. You hold yourself accountable. If you do feel, if it weighs heavy on your heart for you to take accountability and talk to that person, do so. But the energy that I'm picking up on, this person don't give a fuck if you say sorry or not. They want to see you lose. They want it. Actually, by you falling in their trap, that actually gave them the ammo that they wanted so they could light your ass up. So they could use it against you. So don't go back. You might need to write on a letter, bitch, burn it up. Maybe you might do it in spirit. You know what, bitch, I was wrong. I shouldn't have cheated. I should have did. You know, I was just hurt. You made me mad. Whatever it may be. But remember, everything don't have to be addressed in the physical realm, baby. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. And that's why it's important that you study your environments. Study people. Know how they move. You see how they've been moving this entire time. Why do you think they're going to move different now? What makes you think they're going to move different now? They're going to have a change of a heart all of a sudden? Why, you still holding that position? Shit. New home, congratulations, though. On the lighter note, new home, congratulations. I told you you're already here. So some of you may be planting seeds for a move, or manifesting some kind of I'm getting like a down payment, or you're working on your credit for this reset when it comes to your living situation, whatever that may be. And honestly, I'm picking up on like a bankruptcy energy as well. Oh, okay. Bitch. So I'm thinking about when I said that bankruptcy, I thought about Tasha K. I don't know much about it. I looked it up after it popped up on my thing. But Tasha K is some kind of like celebrity gossip blogger, and apparently she was talking about some rumors or something about Cardi B, and Cardi B said it was false. So she ordered like a cease and desist letter, and the Tasha K was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna say what I'm gonna say. I ain't deleting shit. Fuck you, Cardi. Kiss my ass. I'm gonna wipe my ass with your cease and desist letter, or whatever the fuck she said. And all that damn talking got her fucked up. And so Cardi took her to court for defamation of character. And now she owes Cardi like $3 million, between $1 and $3 million. I saw two different things. Between $1 and $3 million, and she has to pay, by court order, she has to pay $20K a month. Just because she wanted to talk shit. Just because she had too much ego to be like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. though I feel what I feel, I'm just going to fall back. No, she wanted to continue for clout purposes, for ego purposes, for whatever the fuck. She wanted to continue to talk shit, and that ultimately bit her in the ass, and now she has to pay Cardi. And that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. There is this energy where they've been tested. Just like that fucking PW. Let's see how they gonna move. We're gonna have collective trigger them. We're gonna have them trigger collective. Let's see how collective move. We're gonna give them a warning. Let's see if they take heed. We're gonna give collective a warning. Let's see if they take heed. No, cool. You gonna pay up. You gonna pay up. And I saw a video where Tasha K was like, do I look like I'm hurting? Do I look like I'm hurting paying 20K? Hurting or not, bitch, you gotta pay some shit that you didn't have to pay for had you shut the fuck up. And so somebody could be talking a good game. Oh, I don't care. I'm not hurt. I'm not this. I could not tell. I hear it in your voice. You're constantly posting. You're constantly talking about me. You're constantly asking about me. You're constantly showing up. You are giving all of the signs and cues, bitch, that you give more than one fuck. So for those of you who know that you've been under attack, or there could have been some kind of defamation of character attempts, the courts may have failed you, because maybe you took them to court, but maybe it seemed like things didn't work in your favor. Maybe you didn't win the law court. Maybe they dropped the case. They didn't have enough evidence, whatever the fuck it was. But God though, but spirit though. So trust me, they gonna pay. Trust me, they gonna pay. And you're gonna get paid. Maybe not from them, but from your community. And that's why it's important that you align yourself with your purpose. Mm-hmm. A lot of you, it's time for you to use that throat chakra. Use your throat chakra. A lot of you are very powerful with your words. You have the gift of gab. You have a message. Even if you don't have the gift of gab, we might have to cultivate that. But you have a message. You have things that only you can deliver. Wisdom that only you can deliver. Okay, in the way that you deliver it. Because I could say one thing, you could say another, but it don't hit the same. It don't land the same. It isn't articulated the same. So again, even if they did not pay you in full, they may have paid you partially. You're going to be compensated that difference in one way or another. I'm going to find you. Long time no see. When I was channeling the energy for the live's title, there was this, it felt like collective was in hiding, and now you're coming out in a way where you may be exposing yourself a little more, or you might literally run into people, whether it's virtually and or physically, who once knew you, and it's been a long time to where they couldn't even recognize you, because when I went to go unlock my phone, my face was unrecognizable. Okay, so there's definitely this long time no see and this reintroduction of your energy. For some of you, you may see somebody from your past who you closed the door on. And this is going to be your test. To see where you really are, and your nervous system ain't going to lie. Your nervous system is not going to lie. I'm seeing a situation where like two people walk past each other and somebody wants to turn around to look at them. So there's definitely this passing by that I'm picking up in spirit, like, see it in passing, keep it moving. Do not look back. Do not look back. Because the moment I see the person looking back forward, they hit a pole. They hit a pole. They ran into a pole because they were so busy looking back at the person. So if you're looking back at pictures and videos of you and your ex or whatever the fuck, let them go. All right? We about to close out. SB said, goodness, I saw them yesterday. We have pay raise. We have bidders on the back. Didn't we say don't look back? This bidders came out earlier, bitch. Pay raise. Expecting. Be expecting a pay raise. This new position It's coming with pay, an increase in pay. And it's going, don't be so fixated on exactly how this looks, because this is not tied to only one thing. For some of you, you have fixed salaries and you're like, well, I don't really see a way for expansion right now. A way could be revealed in the upcoming weeks, in the upcoming months. Or it may not even come through the damn job. It may come through your partner getting a pay raise, and now they can help a little more. They can contribute a little more. It could be a little side gig where you make a little something, lemonade stand, bitch. It could be damn tax money. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I am getting like this, something with I'm getting heavy credit energy. So there's definitely a credit that you're going to have for you to do what you want to do and do what you need to do. Better days are coming. We keep channeling that. New home, congratulations. Expecting. Some of you are going to be welcoming a new grandchild or a new child into this world. Congratulations. Or maybe you just had a new child, or you're expecting a child and you know you need a new home. Like, we need more room. We need more space. But I need more money in order to get this new home, because I know that's the APR gonna hit, that mortgage gonna be hitting, that rent gonna be hitting. So I need to pay to be what I need to cover these expenses here, and that's already taken care of. So focus forward. We're gonna get one more and we're done. Divine masculine. So divine masculine, this is taking me back to the lion. This is just closing up what we channeled earlier when I said you're being called to move more into that lion, and you can be the lioness in spirit. That's why I love our tiers, our Crystaline YouTube membership space, because that has forced for me to be consistent with the energies throughout the month, right? With my first of the month rituals, with our lunar rituals twice a month, with our portal rituals every month. Every single month, that space holds me accountable, and I've been seeing the shifts. I've been hearing from our members within that community about the shifts that they are experiencing in their lives, and I'm just so grateful that I got the download to, hey, create these memberships, because not only will it help the collective do but it's going to help you. Okay? Because there'll be some moon phases where I'll tap in, some moon phases they'll pass on by, and I'm like, oh, catch you next time. But not anymore. And so, again, whatever that looks like for you, be active in spirit. Always be developing yourself. Always be planting the seed. Always be intentional. But in this physical realm, there's certain things that you're going to need to act on. And that's why you need to trust your intuition, so you can know what you need to do and the intensity level of that as well. But it's your time to receive that of which you've been planting, that of which you've been putting out. You're closer than your doubt suggests. Okay? So let our declaration be, my dream life is my reality. My dream life is my reality. My dream life is my reality. Leave it in the comments and say it aloud as well. If this message resonated with you, be sure to like the live, share this vibe with your family, with your tribe. But that concludes our collective tarot reading for the night. If you would like a personal reading, Crystaline Mars, you can book there. And again, you can join our YouTube memberships for deeper access weekly and throughout the month. Peace and love to you. And I'm now about to transition over to our personal readings. You can stay with us. Please stay with us. Don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. And because there may be something here for you. And then we'll close out after that. But if you are going to leave, we'll be back here on Saturday. Okay? Ashe. All right. So let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. I be wanting to go back to look at the damn chat, but it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Somebody traveling to Texas soon? We have any Texans in the building? I'm seeing a rodeo. Not sure what significance that have, but I did get some love. Let's see what we got. Wavy in Love said the personals often hit, even when I don't get one myself. For surely, you already know Lee. So y'all moving forward. I shared this before, but maybe this is a lovely spin in the block who I didn't notify you. Love offerings are only accepted via Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. Okay? No more Apple Pay for personal readings. Okay? So, 1010, where you been? Who we got? We got SB. Okay. And then after SB, oh, we got a few. Okay. Okay, so okay, got you. Hold on. Okay, I saw two things. SB, Kenya, and then Nino. SB, Kenya, and then Nino. All right. Okay, SB. SB, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. What you talking about? All right. Okay. So, SB, for the first part of your question, in regards to what you need to do to get what you want, I'm hearing you speak directly to Spirit. And Spirit's coming through saying that you're not going to receive like this step by step how you want it to. You need to say something along the lines of, Spirit, guide my footsteps so they may align with this timeline of me experiencing XYZ. So you don't have to say that verbatim, but something along those lines, like, God, may you guide my footsteps. God, may you put it right in front of my face to where I cannot ignore it. This is a test of your intuition. You have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, and so this is Spirit's really calling for you to lean into your gifts, your gift of knowing through your body and not through your mind per se, because everything is not going to logically make sense or logically line up the way you want it to in order for you to feel secure to move forward. But this is a part of your intuitive development journey. So breath work definitely helps all the time. Listening to like some, I like this one station by, what's his name? Black guy, the tall black guy. And he has like a lot of like really nice, not instrumental songs, but I forget the type of songs it is. But yeah, I'm just getting like some lyricless words. Like, it's time for you to just change your vibe and create more of a stillness. And I don't mean you gotta play frequencies all day or do meditations all day, but Spirit wants you to kind of shift your work intentionally to shift your frequency, and the downloads is going to more so come through your action. Okay. And as far as the other part of your question with your kiddos, I am picking up on this lack of fatherly leadership. I'm not sure what their relationship is like with dad, but it does feel like you have to show up a little double on the behalf of dad, and or maybe you feel that, and Spirit is like, don't try to show up as dad, show up as mom. You cannot be dad, so just be mom. But I do feel like they need some creative outlet. They need a creative outlet. Rather that's getting them some, I don't know what they like to do, but maybe painting. Go to the dollar store, get your little paint kit. I don't know what kind of creative things they like to do. You know, whether it's creating jewelry or Lego sets. They do have really like interactive Legos. So something along those lines, but I do feel like they need a creative outlet, and that's going to be something that y'all bond over. But I do feel like this disconnect when it comes to you learning who they are today. So I would definitely encourage that you spend more time with them, but it feels like you need to incorporate some kind of like gaming or, again, activities or something to kind of get the interaction flowing. But I do feel like it's a strong creative energy that needs to be channeled in some way, or even going to the park. Like, they need to be stimulated. They need to be stimulated in a way that feels like a little free. And when I say free, I mean more like play, but maybe structured play, creative, but maybe structured creative, to where it's not like rules per se, where they could just be. Okay? So you can even pray for that to be brought clearly. It could be like card games. You get Uno, board games, whatever. Like, there's different things, but I am getting that they need a creative outlet. Okay? So that's what I got for you, SB. Masterpiece talking about, I missed the general reading. You did. You got to run it back. Thank you, Melinda. Okay, so next we got Baby Boo. Who was this? Thank y'all so much. Lovely sent some love during the reading. I remember seeing it pop up. Nancy, thank you so much for your super chat, Nancy Adventure. It is returned tenfold. Thank you so much. I saw it when I was channeling, but I couldn't interrupt the flow. But definitely it is appreciated. You are appreciated. A dear mama. Okay, let's see what we got. Who we got? Kenya for a general love career. Kenya said general / love / career. All of them, bitch. Okay. I got you. Divine Roots, are you Kenya? Kenya. You don't gotta say nothing in the chat. I know sometimes y'all be want to be low key, but Kenya, I call you forth. Kenya. Where you been? Okay. So we're gonna do general love and career. So start with the general. Kenya! Okay. Kenya, I feel like you've been in the unknown for a minute. It's heavy on God. What the fuck you got going on? Bitch. I want to say bitch. You probably don't say bitch, but It's like, what the fuck going on? You have privilege, lady, change, and expectation. So this is definitely giving first in line. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. So I do feel like there are going to be some turn of events that just blow your mind. It feels like overall, this is your general that I'm tapping into right now. There are a plethora of unexpected events that are going to flow through. What it feels like is like, what I'm seeing right now is, I'm not sure if this is your actual situation, but what I'm seeing is somebody wanting, or they're getting evicted out of an apartment, and they need somewhere to stay. They have children, they need somewhere to stay. And so their spirit leads them to apply for an apartment. They apply for the apartment complex reaches out and say, hey, oh, and mind you, you don't have a job. I'm not saying you don't have a job, but this person doesn't have a job. So they need a house, or they need a place to live, and they don't have income right now because they just got fired. So the apartment complex is like, sorry, we can't help you right now. Just reach out when you do have some employment. But my manager said we can't work anything out for you. And so there's this discouragement that I feel, where it's like, I feel like you've been doing what Spirit, again, just flow with me. You've been doing what Spirit's been telling you to do. You've been giving your last when you ain't have nothing to give. Energetically, financially, emotionally, just period, across the board. And you've been letting your spirit guide you to help people, to show up for people, to show up for yourself, to show up for your children if you have any, in every way that you can. And you would show up even on E. And it seemed like in the past, things would just, in a sense, it seems like it backfired. Like, bruh, I didn't even get anything from that. Or I got kicked in the face, or I got denied, But what I'm seeing right now is the woman getting a call back few weeks later, and it's from that apartment complex, and she's like, hey, remember I told you that we couldn't approve you? My manager said it was nothing she could do. Well, that manager is not here anymore. We have a new manager, and I told my manager what was going on with you. You were very honest about your situation. You could have lied, and I just couldn't get you off my mind. And I told my new manager about you, and my new manager told me to tell you, you can move in. The first 3 months rent free. You can move in. You can pick whatever unit you want. These are brand new. This is a brand new apartment complex, so nobody has lived here before. You peeling the damn stuff off the microwave, and that's the energy that I'm picking up. It's like this miraculous windfall of blessings that just come through for you. You're like, yo, like, I know that was nothing but God, because how? And I see Spirit moving people out of the way, moving things around to favor you. Okay, so that's the overall energy that I'm picking up for you in your life. General love, career, personal winds of change is heavy in your world right now, and it's gonna literally blow you away too. Okay, so as far as love, let's see what love we have here. Yeah, we got the one-sided love. It has not been reciprocal. Maybe you had one person who show up for you, but you show up for everybody and their mama. Your mom used to call you Kenya Benya. Ashe. She passed in 08. Okay, what we got? We have Charmer in reverse. We have Noted in reverse. Entitlement upright. We have Sweetener. So I do see you being more intentional with who you give your energy to, because I feel like in the past, I don't know, your energy is kind of hard to read. I ain't gonna cap. You got your shit cloaked, bitch. Good on you. Hold on, I'm gonna say this real quick, Kenya. I don't know what you do, how you do it. What's your birthday, bitch? Because when I say you got me digging deep, bitch, at least right here while I'm in this love, I was cool with the general. But when I try to get into that bedroom, bitch, you got the damn top lock. You got the key code, bitch. You got the little chain. God damn. Your shit closed, which is good. But what I was going to say is, you said February 1st. Okay, Gemini rising, Libra moon. When is your actual birthday? Okay, the Aquarius sun is probably what I'm picking up on when it comes to like this detachment. Because what I was gonna say was when it comes to love, it's like this, you not easily impressed, but you're like really a softie at heart, but you don't really like to talk about your emotions, or you don't like to let it known. You don't like to let it be known like what you really think about a situation or something like that. But I see like the door cracking open. That's why I was like, I don't know which one it is, but you just cleared it up for me. Because I'm like, did you used to have the door open where you just let everybody in? And now you're closing the door? But it's like, nah, it's the other way around. You used to like keep that door closed, like asking from, who is it? What you need? Slide it under the door. That was your energy when it comes to love. Like just real cut off, real, distance. Like I love you, but give me my space type shit. But with the sweetener and entitlement, I do feel like you're definitely going to be, there's somebody or something outside of you that's going to help pull you into the emotional space. And I do feel like it's this tug of war where you're like, oh, get off me, but come here, because it's definitely a connection here. So I'm not sure if you're in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, there's definitely going to be like this shift that you feel. And I'm hearing like, you put a spell on me. If you're not in a relationship, you may definitely be meeting somebody very soon who just like pulls your heartstring, where you're just like, bro, like I typically be cool, but you got me a little high. Like, what's going on? So I do see some shifts in the love. You said was, but her and I are still friends. You sickening. You sickening. This do feel like it's new energy though. It's like, come here, like, bye. Why are you so far away? I don't know. I do feel some heartstrings being pulled, but it does feel like it's going to remind you of a past, like accumulation of your past. So in regards to that, just to close up that love area, just be on the lookout for some incoming traffic. But I do feel like you're going to be attracted. You are a hot mess. I'm going to say that because I'm in there now, bitch. I done got the code and I see you, and you are a hot mess. And somebody's going to bring out that little kinky side, that little, Because I'm picking up on like this masculine, and I ain't going to spill all your beans. I ain't going to do you like that. I'm going to stop right there. You said I just be chilling. That's what I pick up on. Like, you know how like the dudes be like, you lean more in your masculine. Like, I'm just seeing like the lip biting, like the I'm keep it cool, I'm gonna make them want me type shit. Like, that's the vibe that you get off. Where you like, I'm gonna make them beg type shit. Like, I'm gonna give them the look. I'm gonna smell good, or I'm gonna show a little something. And you ain't even like that. You're not even really showy. You just, you know what the fuck you be doing. You a hot ass mess. But I feel like somebody gonna give you a dose of your own medicine. Okay? So get ready for the games, bitch. But it does feel pretty cool, pretty light, and definitely spicy in the love department. It does feel fun. You said, nah, you and your shit. Let my ass off. You a hot mess. You are a hot mess. Your energy is very undeniable, and you know that, and you play on that. But somebody about to give you a dose of your own medicine. Somebody ought to give you, like, bitch, I'm usually the one. Like, no, the fuck you didn't. Like, you got me really blushing right now. That's your energy. All right, so next is what? Career? You a hot ass man. Someone, nah, I gotta get a personal read with you. I like spicy noodles, bitch. Hot and spicy. All right, what we got? So career. You a mess. What we got for career? Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups, we got the Page of Cups in reverse, and we got the Wheel. I'm hearing stop fucking complaining. So your guys, these feel more like ancestors, bloodline type shit, and they're sick of your shenanigans. Are you not happy with where you are, or like people on your job is annoying there is this energy that I feel where you're just like, oh, like, I just want to go. Or I can't wait to clock out. Or I just can't wait. Or I just, like, and it feels like, the energy that I'm picking up when it comes to this career is like, something's not as bad as you think. It's you. You're just not people-y. He said yes, laugh out loud. It's like, you're just not people-y. So I would recommend that you start having like talks with yourself, like for real, seriously. You start having talks with yourself to be more open to the experience. You said I've worked for DON, Department of the Navy, for 11 years and I'm bored. Okay. So, I was about to say, I would recommend that you have more talks with yourself before you go into work to just get your energy, right for the day. And may that be something that you explore. You know, what's my purpose? Look into your destiny. Look to see what your destiny is, what your midheaven is, based off your birth chart. You just need your birthday, your birth time, and your location of birth. And you can look that up. I do offer that service as well if you want a deeper dive or you need help, you know, exploring that chart. But get clear on what your purpose is, what that looks like, what jobs align with your path. And maybe, you know, say a prayer or do some work to align with that energy. Okay? Ask Spirit, may you make it clear what I'm here for, what I'm learning, right? Because you may have been there for a minute, you may be bored, it may be time for you to grow, you know, but there may be more for you to cultivate or learn or understand before you go. So start asking more questions like, okay, make it clear. How can I maximize my time here? Instead of looking at it like you're dragging, like, oh, I got to go in there. Maximize, flip it to where it works for you, right? I'm gonna become more skilled in drafting up these letters or whatever the fuck it is that you do. Like, hone in on that, okay? You said, so when you said salute earlier, that got me. Ashe, I've been thinking about enlisting in Navy. Actually got it too. Okay. So sit with that. Because with this Queen of Cups, this is calling for you to connect with Spirit and to just allow for the information to flow. It's easy for you to connect them. Like, it's easy for you to tap in. Aquarius and Pisces the veil is very thin when it comes to their access to Spirit, and Cancer. But, so, with that, ask the questions, sit in the stillness, write the things down, burn candles, work with your white candles, and just set the intention to be aligned with it. May your footsteps be guided in alignment, and just trust the flow. But you definitely need to work with yourself because you're shaping your experiences because of your mindsets in regards to, you know, what contracts you have signed. And also when it comes to your path, ask about the pros and the cons. Okay, I'm feeling guided to join in the Navy, but why? You know, what's the pros of that? What's the cons of that? And then sit with that. Is this something that I want to do? You know, is this really something that resonates with me? Because just because you're called to it doesn't mean that you have to go through it. Okay, there's so many different paths and so many different opportunities for you to accept or decline. So just because you're feeling guided to do it does not mean that that's the thing. You know, because you enlisting in the Navy, we could take that metaphorically speaking, where that could be literal, where you may feel it may benefit you to join the Navy, but that could also be metaphorically where it's time for you to sail. You know, it's time for you to reach beyond your horizons. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to connect with your emotions. You know, it's time for you to get on board with your higher purpose. So that's something for you to really dissect. And I talked about that the last stream. As we're officially in this fire horse energy. We're in a new 9-year cycle. We're setting the foundation, and as we're in this Aries energy, this is the time where we want to really be mindful and sit with the things that we're getting, right? Write it down, let it marinate, sit with it, and not be impulsive, because again, not everything needs to be pursued in the way that we think. And some things it does, but let it sit, and what's for you is going to always be there, and you're not going to miss any opportunities, whether it's now or later. Okay? So I pray that you got what you needed with the career aspect. But yeah, for sure. Book 101. Let's fucking go. I'm ready when you are. And that's for all of y'all. That concludes our reading. No! My apologies. I got so carried away. We got Nino. Nino is next, and we closing out with Baby Boo. Of course, we closing out with Baby Boo Nino, and let's see what we got. Okay, so Nino won in general. Yeah, that was really nice. I really like your energy for sure. Kenya, are you new? I remember we used to have a Kenya Woodard in the past, but you're not her. Are you new? Do I just not remember you? But nonetheless, it was a pleasure. All right. You said you're new, Ashay. Nino. We got Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Moon upright. I'm hearing tell me, have you seen her? And it feels like an Amber Alert, some kind of missing energy. Take it as it resonates. We're going to let this marinate. So there is some secrets, some truth that Spirit is exposing and revealing to only you. You're gaining access about, this feels like it's personal. Maybe it has to do with, I'm getting like Aries, Leo. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I know those were a couple signs. But I do feel like there is something that's going to be revealed to you in regards to somebody's truth that they're hiding. Something that somebody said, something that somebody did, or something that somebody's doing. Something that somebody is. It gives like a wolf in sheep's clothing. What I'm seeing right now is somebody have a facade and they're like putting on this front in front of everybody, and they have everybody else fooled but you. It feels real weird. It's like this person knows that you saw them or you caught them or something, like in spirit. And it's going to show up through physical though. It's going to show up physically. Like the energy may shift with this person, like where they just, either they try to ghost, and then maybe they'll tell me, have you seen her? I don't know if this has to do with like somebody. So overall, the energy that I'm getting for you, Nino, is where it's like you're like this, you've gained access to have spiritual surveillance. And I don't even feel like you pry in people's lives where you know, are energetically nosy, but it's just like you just see without even trying to see. And there's something that you see spiritually. It feels like same sex. I don't know if it has to do with somebody's relationship, somebody's preferences. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, because I'm hearing keep it on the down low. But nonetheless, there is something that you're going to find out that somebody wants to keep a secret or keep low key. And I don't feel like this is something that you are being called to exploit. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, that's it. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how does this benefit Nino? Like, what the fuck do Nino need to do with this? And the energy that I'm getting is like, that's it. Like, this is a result of your, like, awakening is what it feels like. You're going to be having more in-depth spiritual, even outer body experiences. And so let that be something. Like, you may literally just be able to see people's aura when you look at them, like, ooh, bitch, you're sick, or your aura is really bright, or you're like, I really feel like you're gonna be, you're tapping more into your gifts and your intuition in ways that you haven't before. So it's gonna be a little, you may find yourself like just wondering like how you know what you know, or even second guessing what you're seeing. But remember this conversation, like you're currently activating some dormant gifts that you have, that's ultimately a result of your spiritual evolution. And you're just going to be understanding energy, picking up on people's patterns more, and just kind of more so having a clearer understanding of your life experience and the relationships that you have. Okay. Nino said, it's too more than just me without showing me. Huh? They're already ghosts. I see the lies and they're hiding physical truth. I say. So it's going to be more of that, more truth being revealed, and there could be like somebody could be trying to probe you for answers, like, have you seen her, or what do you know about this, or just trying to, they may not ask directly because it feels like they're kind of covert with it, like they're trying to low-key slide in questions to see what you know. So definitely with the secrets, keep low-key in regards to what you know and what's going on with you. I do see some new relationships being formed with spirits. So you could be working with a new spirit within this next month as well. Jay always coming through. Jade came through for I think Guave a few months ago, but Jade's coming through for you as well. She's connected to the heart center. Okay, Nino. So that's what I got for you, baby boo. And that's it. We are done for tonight. Tonight was really beautiful, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sharing this space. Thank y'all for staying here with us. It is greatly appreciated. So we are going to go ahead about our day. And we will reconvene on, what's today? Tuesday. So we will reconvene on Saturn day. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, whatever time it is around your way. Peace and love to you, baby boo. Nakupenda. Ashe.